Waffling on for so long has paid off because Fred has kindly joins me. I don't think it's gladly he's putting up with me, but Fred, you kicked off the season with, and he spit out his water for me making that joke. You kicked off the season with a podium, and you looked pretty competitive against Perez, the second Red Bull. Was the gap to Max kind of what you were expecting?
Well, I didn't expect something before the race. I was focused on myself and to try to do the best. Situation is that yesterday we were able to fight for the pole position. The pace was there. Today, Carlos did a very strong job and he's matching with Checo. On Charles, it was more difficult. We had a big issue with the brakes. The first 20 lap of the race, he lost the pass of the first stint, and he was able, when the brakes were switching on, that he was able to come back to have a decent pace. And at the end, to score the points of P4 and this kind of conditions and situation, I think it's a good result. It's important points for him, for the team, to start the championship on the right foot, and I'm quite pleased with this.
Do you feel you've continued the momentum you had from the second half of last season? Because you kind of emerged as the second strongest team then, and you've certainly started that here too.
Yeah, but we have to pay attention that Bahrain is a bit different. We did 3 days of testing. The tarmac is very aggressive. Next week it will be a different story, and we don't have to draw a conclusion too early. That it will be.
He's fighting with Red Bull personnel right now.
No, we have to pay attention that Jeddah will be a different story and not to draw a conclusion after one race. We have still 23 to go, but at least it's a decent start.
And people are already worried that we're going to get a repeat of 2023. Max is going to go win pretty much every race. From your position, with what you're doing with Ferrari, the momentum you're building, the progress you're making, are you hopeful that won't be the case?
I'm not thinking about this. I'm thinking about how we can do a better job tomorrow, how we can improve the situation for Jeddah. We had exactly this approach last year, and it paid off at the end because that we were able to catch up. It means that we are starting in a better shape than 12 months ago. But let's have the same approach as last year.
Great stuff. Fred, thank you very much.
Nicely said. That really does sum up the Ferrari position, I think, brilliantly.
Yeah.